mean, we're looking at something that is 6 to 9 miles below the surface of the Earth. It's enormous. We never thought that the magma chamber could be that big.
Deep within the heart of Yellowstone National Park, a mysterious and ominous force lies in wait. This force isn't visible to the naked eye, but its potential for devastation is unimaginable. Imagine a slumbering giant, a colossal creature that could awaken and wreak havoc upon the world. This is the chilling tale of the Yellowstone supervolcano. Yellowstone, a place of natural beauty and wonder, has a hidden secret beneath its surface. It's not just a tranquil national park, it's a ticking time bomb. The story begins in the late 1800s when Yellowstone was established as the first national park in the United States. But it wasn't until the 1960s that scientists realized the true size of the sleeping giant beneath them. This giant is no ordinary mountain. It's a massive, active volcano. And not just any volcano, it's a supervolcano, a term that describes volcanoes with eruptions of colossal scale. The eruptions from this monster could be thousands of times more powerful than the eruption of Mount St. Helens in 1980. To put it simply, the ash from such an eruption could cover vast areas, including the northern Rockies, and impact almost everyone in the United States. But what's really going on beneath the surface of Yellowstone? What are the signs that something might be happening? These questions have led scientists to delve deep into the park's mysteries. However, recent studies have revealed something even more troubling than a potential catastrophic eruption. In today's episode, we'll discover what is going on in Yellowstone National Park. Is there going to be another eruption soon? This is Reveal the Mystery. If you are curious to learn mysteries of the world, space, and beyond, consider subscribing. Imagine the delicate balance of nature within Yellowstone, the wildlife, the geysers, the hot springs. All of it is at risk due to changes in the environment caused by human-driven global warming. These changes have been happening since around 1950, with less snow, shorter winters, and longer summers becoming the new normal. This warming trend disrupts the natural rhythms of the park and affects everything from plant life to animal behavior. The heart of the matter is temperature. It's rising, not just a little bit, but in ways that haven't been seen in tens of thousands of years. Imagine Yellowstone's average temperature increasing by over 2 degrees Fahrenheit since the 1950s. This might not sound like much, but in nature, even small changes can trigger big consequences. Think about how this warming affects the landscape. Snow melting earlier, spring starting sooner, and even rain replacing snow. This shift might not seem dramatic, but it has a domino effect. The ecosystem that has evolved over centuries is thrown into disarray, affecting plants, animals, and even the timing of natural events. Now let's talk about the animals that call Yellowstone home. Bison and wolves, two iconic species, have found refuge within these ancient lands. But as temperatures rise and the ecosystem changes, their survival is threatened. The bison were on the brink of disappearing, but Yellowstone became their sanctuary. Wolves, too, have made their comeback here. However, the delicate balance that allowed them to thrive is being disrupted by these environmental changes. Imagine a future where the bison roam no more, where the haunting howls of wolves are silenced. It's a bleak picture, one that's painted by the altering environment and the awakening forces beneath the surface. But wait, there's more to this tale. Beneath the calm exterior of Yellowstone lies a volatile underworld. Imagine a hidden chamber, a cauldron of magma that's been brewing for millions of years. This chamber, fueled by a volcanic plume extending deep into the earth, is the heart of the supervolcano. It's one of the few in the world, a force of nature that has erupted 3 times in the past 3 million years. Think about the last time it erupted, over 600,000 years ago. It unleashed a fury 1,000 times more powerful than the eruption of Mount St. Helens. This eruption left behind a massive crater, a reminder of the colossal power lurking beneath the park's serene exterior. Imagine scientists peering into the abyss, using cutting-edge technology to understand this hidden world. They've mapped out the magma chambers, the reservoirs of molten rock that lie beneath the surface. These chambers are stacked on top of each other, separated by layers of solid rock. This intricate network is like a ticking bomb, waiting for the right conditions to ignite. Now let's talk about the potential for eruption. Imagine the earth trembling, the ground heaving as pressure builds beneath the surface. This pressure can cause the magma to rise, seeking release through cracks and fissures. If this pressure is released suddenly, it can trigger a cataclysmic eruption, spewing ash and gases into the atmosphere. Picture the chaos that follows: massive ash clouds, darkness covering the land, and the very air we breathe tainted with toxic fumes. It's a scenario straight out of a doomsday movie, except this is a real threat that scientists monitor closely. Fortunately, the chances of an eruption happening soon are incredibly slim, less than 0.00014% annually. So, while the danger is real, it's not something that will happen in our lifetimes. But what if it did happen? Imagine the world reeling from the aftermath, a nuclear winter of sorts, where sunlight is blocked and temperatures plummet, crops fail, food becomes scarce, and chaos ensues. This isn't a distant possibility. It's a potential future that experts are working to prevent. Think about the strategies in place. Ideas like cooling the volcano by adding water or harnessing its power for sustainable energy. These are the efforts of scientists and organizations striving to understand and mitigate the risks. So, what's the takeaway from this tale? Imagine a land of beauty and danger, where nature's wonders hide secrets that could change the world. Yellowstone is both a paradise and a ticking time bomb. It's a reminder that our actions, whether through climate change or environmental preservation, can shape the fate of our planet's most remarkable places. As you visit Yellowstone and marvel at its geysers, remember that beneath the surface, a force beyond imagination stirs. It's a reminder that the mysteries of the Earth are vast and profound, waiting for us to uncover and understand. The tale of the Yellowstone supervolcano is a story of contrasts, of beauty and danger, of wonder and warning. It's a reminder that our world is both fragile and resilient, and it's up to us to protect and preserve it for generations to come.